Hi there, it's William Oliver, and I'm the author of the book Law of Focus for Golfers, The Science of Lowering Your Handicap, as well as the creator of the Law of Focus Home Study Training Program. Now, as my golfer clients are going through all the different training routines and the exercises that I share with them, I never really always get people asking me about bunker play. And it's one part of the game that they really have challenges with. So what I decided to do is come up with a training drill that you can use on the driving range or at the practice facility to go through this drill, and it will greatly improve your ability to hit bunker shots the way that you want to. As well as it's going to improve your confidence and your trust in these shots so that you can take that to the golf course with you. Now there's something very important about this drill that I'm going to share with you. What you want to do is make sure that you go to the Golf Attractors website at www.golfattractors.com and get your hands on the Law of Focus focused chipping routine, because you're going to need to go through that routine hand in hand with the bunker. Because what you find is that bunker play is no different than any chipping around the green. There is almost nothing that's different. You use the same exact routine as the focused chipping routine. There's just a couple slight things that you're going to do differently. Okay, and I'm going to have my cameraman and myself go through that right now for you and show you what's the difference. Okay, for right now, what I want you to do is I want you to go through the focus routine exactly the way that I share it with you, and again, load that from the Golf Attractors website. I'm going to go through it in a really, really fast, condensed version here so that you still get the ideas of how to go through this drill. So step number one is that you want to actually get up and see where you're actually hitting the shot. So if I'm in a bunker beside the green, I'm going to actually want to walk up over the green and make sure that I go and I analyze the shot that I'm going to hit. So I'm going to pick an exact spot that I want to hit the ball, as well as I'm going to analyze the roll on the green, how the ball is going to release, all that kind of information. So that information goes into my subconscious mind or into my mind, and then I know how I need to hit the shot. I'm also going to pick the height of how high I want to hit it. So for this shot, I'm going to pick a height about right here. And that's about how high, because I'm going to need to stop it fairly quick. Okay? So that's the analysis of the shot. Number two is that we need to get emotionally ready for this. So this is step number two. Now what I found with most golfers is that they have an anchor that they use to get themselves emotionally ready. So I want you to set off your anchor, whether it may be flipping your club, whatever you do intuitively all the time before you hit chip shots, I want you to do that before you step up beside your ball. So set off your anchor, as well as ask yourself two questions. Have I hit this shot before? And what that question is going to do is surface images and thoughts in your mind of hitting the shot that you've already hit before. And so you get those positive reinforcement of thoughts. Number two, the second question, can I hit this shot again? And if you say absolutely, then you have the total commitment and trust that you need to step up and hit the shot. Now what I found is that if golfers don't have a lot of focus and a lot of trust in the shot that they want to hit, then a lot of things go wrong. Their hands get really tight on the club. What you find is that they dip their shoulder as they're coming through, and they take a lot more sand than they want, and they leave the ball in the bunker. Or if they're not totally trusting and totally committed to the shot, what they find is they'll come through, they'll decelerate on the way down, and then they'll accelerate at the last second, they'll throw their hands out, and they'll actually stall the ball over the green. So if you're having those challenges, it's because you're not concentrating and you're not totally committed and trusting in the shot. So you need to go through this routine more and more and practice it. So the next thing that we need to do, after you have all of that correct, is that you need to go and you need to make sure that you have your alignment right and that you hit the ball properly. So I'm going to get my cameraman to take the camera off and bring it way up here close to the ball. Okay. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we hit the ball 2 to 3 inches behind the ball. You need to do that for your bunker play, okay? So that's a big thing. If you want to hit it higher, then just put your club farther back behind the ball and more loft on your club. I see a lot of golfers de-lofting the club. You want to open up the loft to hit it higher, okay? Now up here again, the last thing that we want to do is we want to focus on our target before we hit our shot. So we'll step beside the ball. With total trust and commitment, I will say, what is my target? Okay? And then I look at my target. Then I'll say it again, what is my target? Then I look at my target, and I've got that on my mind. And then finally, I make a committed swing, and I'll have you watch me make this swing right now. Hit down, and watch the ball come out right down towards our target. Okay? So if you enjoyed this training drill, then I encourage you, go to the Golf Attractors website at www.golfattractors.com to learn more information, As always, my friend, play with passion and focus, and I'll see you soon.